Hi, everyone. Okay, so we have a video for Wednesday. We're going to do card readings, and hopefully the energy, I believe it will, is going to be subsiding a little bit in terms of the intensity of it. Yeah. I went online today and I was looking through some of the astrological and astronomical events, and apparently I think this is this configuration of things only happens like once a decade or some such, and some of it maybe even less. I don't know for sure. It's not my area. But I will say this has been pretty intense. And I hope it stays away for at least another 10 years because it's been pretty awful actually. However, it is a good learning experience. And I feel like there's going to be a lot of evolution and growth. I feel stronger, more directed, and I have learned a lot about myself just this month. I would say, and hopefully it will be the same for you. Um, I have learned life lessons about where I'm going and what I want and what's going on with who I am at the core as a person and what I want the rest of my life to the expectations I have for myself for the rest of my life. I have learned years worth of lessons in weeks. So yet again, thank you, August. Thank you, events, whatever's going on. So my name's Holly. I am predominantly an energy reader, psychic medium. I'm going to use Oracle and Tarot deck or tarot cards just to kind of get us going. If so inclined, please subscribe to the channel, like the videos. You guys are so good about commenting on other people's comments and posts for the channel. And listen, we are all going through it. We are all going through a whole lot of stuff. And some people, some really intense stuff. I am forever grateful for any stability and peace I have in my life and the people in my life, and one in particular. And so I have immense gratitude for that. But yeah, man, weird days, man. Just these are weird days. So take care of yourselves. And if you want to comment on each other's, just keep it positive. And yeah, you're not alone. You're not alone. Okay. All right. So decks. Which deck? Which deck do we need for Wednesday? Wednesday. The energy for Wednesday. Yeah, we're coming out of it. We're coming through it. It's almost like it's like going up a roller coaster, because what I'm getting and what Spirit is showing me is like we're going up a roller coaster, and the anticipation that goes along with that, like the old wood roller coasters, the wooden ones that chink, 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 and you hear each little pop of the wood, and ooh, those are scary. Well, anyway, so you go all the way up. We're at the top of it. We're at the top of that roller coaster. And it is too late to get down. It is too late to get off that ride. Okay, you just got to see it on through. So that's kind of where we are. So we're at the top of the roller coaster. We're getting ready. Although it's not going to be a plummet like most of those nasty old roller coasters. Well, they're fun. They're not necessarily nasty, but what it does to your stomach sometimes is. But we're going to kind of there might be a little bit of a drop, but we are going to coast on through into the next part of this season. And I feel like September is going to be a radically different month. It's going to be a lot more peaceful. There's still going to be a few little hiccups and a little bit of a jerking along the trail, of the roller coaster car we're in, but nothing like this month. Nothing like August. Goodbye, August. Don't want to see you for another year. So, yeah. And I know we still got a little bit of time left, so just hang on to the rails, hang on to the side, and just hold on, you all, hold on. You can do this. I've got some tea today. I made I put a whole bunch of tea bags in there and made my own little blend. Isn't that cool? It was a gift. It was a gift from a friend of mine. So lovely. And since I love the fact that it's a crescent moon, because it means we're coming out of this full moon cycle. Ugh, it's been tough. I get it. All right. Well, we're just having a little chat here today, I guess. All right, so let me get to it. What card? Oh, this one. All right, we need... This is not the deck I thought I would pick up, but we are going to use the Unfolding Path Tarot because this is a deck that I perceive it to be a little more kind and gentle. Okay, a little more kind and gentle in how it delivers messages. So, all right, look at this. Yeah, I'm going to take that. Yeah, of course it is. This is validation that we will get through this, that we are coming into a new day and a new dawn, that we are coming into something much better, filled with hope. Y'all, I'm not even going to wait till Wednesday to put this one up because tomorrow morning, because I feel like we need this right now. The Fool. And of all the decks I've ever looked at, this is my favorite Fool card because it's just a sweet child with butterflies and flowers around her and a balloon, and just peace radiates from this child. Okay. Thank you so much, Spirit. What I'm hearing about this for the upcoming energy and the fact that we are at the peak of the roller coaster. And like I said, we're going to be going down and into this new, it feels like a void because we can't see what's around those little hairpin corners. It feels like a void, but it really isn't because we're being directed. We are being guided. We are being watched. You are not alone. Please hear that. We need to hear that, every last one of us. We need to hear it more than ever. You are not alone. So this child is not embarking on a journey into something horrible and scary. This child has everything ahead of her. Now, what that means is that it doesn't matter what stage of your life you're in. It doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter where you've been. It doesn't matter if you are starting completely over from scratch at a later point in life where you thought you never would. Or your plans may have just turned that fast and you decide, wait a minute, this is not what I want to do. I'm going to completely figure out how to do it safely, switch gears, and move in a totally different direction. But can you imagine anyone releasing this child into a treacherous or painful journey? No, she's full of joy and exuberance. She's full of hope. Call your hope back. Call your hope back to yourself. Do an energy retrieval first and cut and paste that link in the description of the homepage for this channel. Okay. You have to cut and paste it, but it is called, the video is like 5 minutes long and it's called energy retrieval. All right. So you might be able to just search and find it. But also, after you do that tonight, when you go to bed, for the rest of the week, when you go to bed at night, just think it in your head. You don't have to say it out loud, but just think to yourself, do a hope retrieval. And I've done this and it worked. Now, I had to do it for more than a week. I think I may have said this to myself every night for a couple of months. But what you will do is when you're lying in bed as you're drifting off, just utter the phrase over and over again in your head. Maybe say a prayer. Ask your guides and guardians to come in. Ask for the archangels to come in. Ask for your higher power, your higher self, your sacred self, the all that is. Just call on God. Just say, help me. Bring my joy back to me. Because that's what we need. The fuel for your manifestations, the fuel in your energetic car to keep it going is hope. Where there is hope, there is always the desire to get up and try and move forward. Hope of a better life, hope of a better day. And it's not this wistful, oh, it'll never happen, but I'm going to hope for it. Your hope is because you know it's real and you know it's there and you know it's coming. That's what hope is. It's not a doom and gloom, oh, it'll never come to me. I don't mean it that way. But call your hope back, or call your joy. If it makes it if it has more resonance for you to say joy, call your joy back. And what no, I still haven't gotten there. Hang on. So when you're in bed, in your head, eyes closed, drifting off to sleep, just say it until you fall asleep. I call my joy back to me. I call my hope back to me, whatever it is. But that is innate to you. That is your divine right. I call my hope back to me. I call my joy back to me. Whichever word, or you could interchange them. And you just do that until you drift off. And you do that every night until you drift off. And be at peace with the knowledge that you are being heard. If it takes a little while for this to really click, it's because you're convincing yourself. You don't have to convince spirit. They want you to have all that. Anyway, so I remember when I would do this. And in the morning, I would wake up, and it was a very bad time. I would just get up and start my day and do what I needed to do. That night, it was like, please, I just bring my hope back to me, bring my joy back, whatever it was, whichever word I was using. And then I didn't really notice that my attitude was shifting. I didn't really notice right away that I was happier throughout the day, or that things were easing up in my life. I was attracting happier people. I was attracting better things into my life. And then one day, I just thought, wow, I'm tired. Time to go to bed. I just got in bed and went to sleep. It didn't even occur to me to say it. And when I got up in the morning, I thought, oh no, I didn't say it. And I thought, because I don't need to, because it's here. That's what this child is. You are beginning. The collective is beginning. And this is a general reading. Please understand that, okay? It's a general reading. However, I am giving you things that I have personally done that have worked for me, and they've worked for others. If it doesn't work for you, maybe you need something that's going to affect a different part of your life. So maybe it's time for therapy. Maybe it's time for counseling. Maybe it's time for medication to help get you through chronic depression or anxiety. I'm a big fan of all the above. You do what you need to do to take care of yourself and keep you in this world, okay? Now, this card, I don't even know if I need to pull another one from the deck, just because this is the energy of the day and where we're going over the next few weeks and the rest of this calendar year. Let's see. It was, what day was it? I don't, you know what? It's all just kind of running together now. But I remember there was something where I did a reading and said that, and messages from Spirit, I think, and I put it in the title, that the things that are being put into place now will be, or the messages that were given from Spirit would be between whenever day that went up and December 1st. So what we are doing now, this journey, really looking at ourselves and our lives, and well, maybe one more. I think they want me to do one more from this. That is going to take root, and it's something that we are going to, it's something we are going to do, and we are going to start seeing major shifts. If we're going to have any kind of major shift in our life, it's going to happen between now and, well, I would say we're still doing some of the hard inner work right now. I think it's going to happen between probably, we just got to do some healing. We are in healing mode, inner work mode between now and like the 2nd or 3rd of September. From then until the end of the calendar year, and I think December, we're going to get a little bit of a reprieve and a break. But it's, Yeah, our lives are, I think, and again, I can't speak for everyone, but I think for a huge chunk of the collective, there are going to be major life shifts. Major. But they're going to be positive. We got to do the work right now, but then they will be positive. And you got to think about it. I mean, that's not a whole lot of time, you know? It's what, September, October, November? 3 months. So in 3 months, all the work we're doing, this is accelerated growth and learning. This is accelerated. This is why they wanted me to pull one more card. This is accelerated growth and learning. Again, we are learning years of lessons in a month. And that's some serious growing pains. Boy, you want to talk about some stretch marks that would create. Yep. All right. So I was shuffling the unfolding path, and I just felt like Spirit wanted me to pull one more card. And it was open it up to the middle. And it's the Sun. I have heard this card referred to over and over for years and years and decades as the best card in the deck. If we do the work, you know, we've got to do the work. And for some of you, hey, happy relationship coming with a grounded, stable, and solid individual. Thank you. Gotta like that. All right. But the Sun. So the Sun card, it's all things bright and beautiful. It's the rays of the sun will come down on you in your life. When I think of the sun and the rays of the sun, I think of the light of the divine. It reminds me of the opening of the gateway to the other side, just because the brilliance, the warmth, the rays of health and wellness. I mean, my gosh. I mean, yeah, we need to wear sunblock. Don't get me wrong. But we make vitamin D by being in the sun. It even makes us healthier to a point. And as I said that, look, oh my gosh, I hope that showed up. I hope that it just got really, really bright and nothing in this room changed. Oh, y'all, just hang on. Please hang on. We are in for such a good journey ahead. We just have to get through. We just have to get through this next couple of weeks. But you know what? I think we just got to get through the next 48 hours because, again, we are getting ready to move into a much more peaceful time period. Do your energy retrieval, do a hope retrieval, do a joy retrieval. Y'all, I'm going to leave this right there. It does not get better than that. It does not get better than those two cards and these messages from Spirit. Oh God, I feel like it's for the first time I can actually exhale and take a deep breath and let it all out. I feel like I can finally breathe for the first time all month. Wow, this has been a tough one. And I know there's been a lot of internal journeys going on. A lot of self-doubt and like recriminations, beating yourself up. I know. I've been there with you. Oh, we're all riding in that same boat. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we each have an oar in the water. So you know what? We're going to get through it because we are. Don't forget to ask for help. Don't forget to call on Spirit. Don't forget to call on divinity and ask for help. Okay? I am the worst at that ever. But even if you're not good at asking other people for help, try to remember to at least ask your spirit guides, guardians, and call on God by whatever name you call God. All right, everybody. Man, what a ride this has been. Okay. Listen, you guys take care of yourselves, and happy. I'm going to go ahead and put this out today too. I was going to save it for the morning, but I think we all need a little bit of hope, and that full card, which is not a full card at all. That's just the beginning of an adventure with childlike enthusiasm card, and that's what I need to call it from now on. And the sun card, I think we all need that today, right now. But that's going to be your energy for tomorrow. Okay? Hang on, you can get through this. And I'm sending you best wishes, the greatest love and respect as well.